'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a child was stirring, their bedroom lights turned out. The stockings hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. But on this eve night little did we know that in his sleigh he did not travel alone. I got out of bed, my throat parched and dry, then a flash of red light lit up the sky. I ran to my window quick as a flash, hearing what sounded like a whip being lashed. I rushed to the stairs, not making a sound, and down the chimney was Nicholas with a bound. I was giddy and excited, a shake in my bones, but then I heard a voice in a deep, threatening tone. Then out of the chimney a creature crawled in, its fangs emerged from its horrendous grin. I stood there in horror as Nicholas said, "I'll place the presents, you check on the kids." The monster nodded and headed for the stairs. The creature's eyes had a determined evil stare. The monster was red with glowing green eyes. It looked skinny and unfed, yet was not weak as it stride. It was covered with hair from its head to its foot, its fur tarnished with ashes and soot. It had a chain carried across its body, a chain so old it was rusted and dirty. Though smaller than Nick's, it carried a sack on its back. It was old as well, dirty and black. In its hand was an object made of birch branches and wire. It resembled a torch, yet without fire. It had horns on its head. Instead of feet it had hooves, which made a loud clops when it indeed moved. It reached the first step. Its eyes glared at me. It knew I was there, and it then grinned its teeth. I stood there in fear. I could not move. The world was silent under the sound of its hooves. There we were, its face in front of mine. It just stood there, as if taking its time.
"Don't worry, old blood,"
the demon did moan.
"You're none of my concern. I don't harm those who are old."
The creature walked by. Down the hall his arms hung. Then I thought, if he won't harm the old, what of the young? I ran to my kids, yet I was to regret. My kids were already gone, the floor stained with red. The window was broken, as though smashed with a brick. Then I remembered, of course, St. Nick! I ran down the stairs, hoping I'm not too late. As I reached the bottom floor, the presents were already laid. One final word, and I hope you would hear. Tell your kids to be good, or the Krampus shall appear.